Hey, good morning. Hope y'all are doing well. It's Tuesday. My watch is going dead because evidently it didn't get on the charger well. It is the 14th of October, 8:04 a.m., 54 degrees, 78% humidity. So the humidity is going to be low today. Okay. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we'll mention a little bit about Timmy. I know I shouldn't, but you know, he fixed him some tacos. Little Timmy fixed him some tacos. Baker tacos. Now, last I checked, those shells and stuff is not on a low-carb diet. I'm not calling him carnivore anymore. He is on low carb. He can say he's on carnivore all he wants to, but he's not. And I know he's having a cheat meal. But you know, real carnivores don't have cheat meals. Yes, I am a mean person. I am mean. And I had this wild comment, y'all. And I was going to read it, and I was going to put it up, and I'm thinking, no. Y'all go over to my short that I did on, if it's not on video, and go down in the comments and make sure you click on replies to the one that keeps telling me I'm in love with Timmy and I'm mental. I'm mental. Just make sure you read all of them. Now, that person probably is watching now, they'll run over there and delete it. But that's all right, because I got a screenshot of it. And if I need to, I can, you know. And I almost reported it. And then I thought, no, if I report it, it goes away. Now, if y'all want to report it, that's up to you. But, I mean, if I report it, it goes away. I don't know if y'all reported that it goes away. I don't know that much detail. Anyway, I don't know what this person's problem is with me. But he says some really terrible things in that reply. I'm just saying it's a he. It might be she. I would hope another woman wouldn't say those things. But then again, you never know. Because I was watching Everyday Auto this morning. You know, the ones that do the towing in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Boy, they had a Karen today. And I don't like to even say that word. You know, or call somebody that. Because I have some friends that are Karens. And they're the nicest people in the world. But anyway, she ended up getting arrested. That can just tell you how upset she was. And what got me was that not one time, they talk about that there's diabetic medicine in the car, but not one time did they mention that until the very last minute when she come to pick it up. Never did they mention medicine. Now, I don't know if there was medicine in the car anyway, but then it was like that became an excuse. If that was really, I mean, they're not cruel people. They would have let you got the medicine out of it. They might have even brought it to you. No, I don't guess they would have, because I mean, that goes too far, I guess. Anyway, people, don't park illegally. That's all I got to say. And that's why I don't mind at all paying $20 to park over there. I mean, when I went to the fair Saturday, I told Dave, I said, I bet it's $20 to park. He said, surely not. And I said, well, I bet it is. I said, everything's gone up. Well, we got up there and the sign said $20. But then when we got to the cashier, she said 10. And I said, are you having a sale? Because it was the last day. And she said, no, that's what we've been charging. And I said, well, why does it say 20? And she said, well, that's what it is for concerts and stuff like that. And I said, okay. So they gave us a break because it was the fair. I'm having some coffee and it's on I should have heated it before I left. Y'all, I've lost my keys to this truck. I mean, the good keys, the ones with the remote on it. And I say lost. I've turned the house upside down. I mean, I've not cleaned this thing out to see if I left them in here. Somehow they fell out of my bag or something. I mean, I know I switched pocketbooks Saturday, but it wasn't in the other bag. And then I've still got my LV bag that I love. And I just don't understand where they would be. I mean, I don't think Dave picked them up by accident. I'm sure they'll show up, though. The least place I'm looking. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I'm going to say any more about Timmy or not, but this video is not going to be long, is I'm going to sit down and we're going to go through this one day in a video soon. I may go live. I don't know. But if I do, of course, I'll put up a notification. And we're going to talk about what's in this Allure magazine for Best of Beauty. Now, I saw Nikki LaRose. She's, well, you know, she's got access to so much more than me. But she, you know, did a video talking about what she would say was the best instead. Of course, I can't do that because, I mean, I can tell you what I think, but I mean, I'm not going to have near the knowledge of different products that she has, because she has access to everything. She gets sent stuff, and, you know, I can look right here at facial cleanser. And you got to remember, Allure, in any of these magazines, Good Housekeeping, whatever it is, they're only reviewing limited products. And I would say the majority of them are sent to them to review, to try for best of. I doubt they're going out here and buying many of them, but maybe they are. And some of these products I've never heard tell of. But facial cleanser, there's Manual Pure Cleansing Oil. Never heard tell of it. Rose Ingleton MD Superfruit Brightening Cleanser. Never heard tell of it. Drunk Elephant Mellow Marilla Cream Cleanser. Of course, I've heard of it, but I haven't never tried it. And then Cleansing Balm is Dr. Althea Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm. Never heard tell of it. So a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to know what the heck it is. And I don't even know that she knows. Now, she didn't do skincare. I'm more interested in the skincare. And I'll do makeup too, but I don't know any of those. Facial scrub. Kate Summerfield Exfoliate Tinted. Yes, I know that one, and I agree. It's one of the best. Personal Day Full Clarity Cleansing Powder. Never heard tell of it. Essence. Dr. Loretta's Barrier Enhancing Milky Essence. I've heard of it, but never tried it. Exfoliating Toner. Moon Juice Acid Potion. Heard of it, but never tried it. So see, I can only say things that I've tried in the category. And, you know, I'm going to try to go through it as soon as I can, and then I'll have it, what I use in its place, and let you know if I think it's, you know, if I'm still looking for something else or if I'm happy with that. Now, some of you asked me about mascara, and I am trying out a new L'Oreal one. Well, I'm not trying it out yet. It's supposed to be there today. It was one that supposedly has only been released on TikTok. And it looks like a really good mascara because I like the wand. And we're going to see. Now, today I got out my Milk Hydro something primer and my Charlotte Tilbury mascara. Those are what I'm wearing today. Now, it's been ages, and I'm probably taking a chance with that primer. But I've barely used it, so I wouldn't think it would be bad. But anyway, I don't recommend you doing that, but I do it. But I don't recommend you using something old around your eyes. But I do it. I know I'm a bad girl. And let's see, do I have anything else to say before I go to work? Yankee in the South, they went to look at the leaves. And I wish that I had $1 or $5 for every time Willie says either the Great Smoky Mountains or Smoky Mountains. I mean, that's not the only mountain range in the country. And I know that's where he's at. But when I go to the Blue Ridge Parkway, it's rare I say Blue Ridge Parkway. I'll say the Parkway. Now, I know if you're on a video, you need to probably say it's Blue Ridge Parkway. But to me, it's just the Parkway. I mean, and it's rare I say Appalachian Mountains. I say the mountains. Now, I know if I'm on a video, I probably need to say Appalachian. And I know a lot of people say Appalachia. You know, I never heard tell of anybody saying Appalachia until social media came around. But maybe I lived in a, well, I know we kind of live in a hole here because we're in the valley. But anyway, it's just funny how certain words you notice more now because of social media than you did before. And, you know, when we talked about it, we never said we lived in Appalachia. I mean, maybe we should have, but we always just said we're at the foothills of the Blue Ridge. That's what we would say. We're at the foothills of the Blue Ridge, or we're at the foothills. Northern foothills, whatever you want to call it, of North Carolina. I know there's northern foothills other places, but anyway, y'all don't really care about all that junk. I'm just running my mouth. I'm going to go to work, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.